This week we're in southern Siberia, continuing renovations on our camper van.
No, only joking. We're in Somerset. It's cold though.
You are joking. This is scary. Bad, really bad.
When we say there's no budget, it's not because we've got an infinite amount of money, it's because we've got no money.
Good morning from Somerset. So I'm trying to open the door.
Okay. Is it?
I've got. Let me just pull it back out.
Oh.
What's your plans for the day?
So I'm going to go to the charity shops.
Lead me to it.
No. What we're going to put some.
We've got some more sound deadening on panels.
Yep.
And then some insulation.
Can I stand on this? Is this our proper floor?
No, then there's going to be a
Okay.
check of vinyl or something. So we had a few of you worried last week.
In our last van video, some of you were a bit worried and a little harsh, to be honest, in the comments, thinking that our old Vincent is a death trap.
So the engine was actually rebuilt around 20,000 miles ago, so I'm not too worried there. It just needs a tune-up, really, like a few people said about the carb rebuild kit and other bits. I'm not too worried about that. It is actually MOT exempt. We're going to obviously put it through at least a pre-MOT, if not full MOT, before we leave, just for safety's sake. The brakes have been done. Yeah, just need to get the engine running right at some point. And the bodywork and rust I was going to treat sort of in one go once the weather's a bit better, because nothing's going to dry. Primers and stuff just ain't going to dry this time of year.
And it's all part of the journey. If we wanted an easy ride, then we would have just flown to Greece. But, you know, we love adventures and we like a challenge. So, you know, if it breaks down on the way, hopefully it won't, but it all adds to the memory. So, yeah, we know we're going to have to take it slow. This is obviously a vehicle with a bit of age, and yeah, one that we're not going to be able to bomb down the old motorway or autobahn and stuff, but you know, we're going to try and take it a bit of a slow journey. We're not in a rush to get anywhere. I know we've got a deadline to get to Greece, but yeah, it's all part of it. Can I say something? Yeah. So this insulation, it's giving me the vibes of when you took the headlining out of Mabel. If you're wanting to take them off, are you going to be able to put them back on?
They're literally like normal screws.
Yeah, but you said that in Mabel.
No, that's different. These are generally a crappy piece of chipboard beneath here.
Okay. Just wondering. You said about a new camera?
No. Please bear with us. We've got a new camera. Well, an actual camera. We've been filming everything before on this trusty iPhone, and we finally bought a designated camera again.
Thank you to our patrons.
Yeah, thank you. I've been saving up for it. Got a different lens on the way, because I've got to hold this a little far away from myself at the minute, and it's actually quite heavy. So I've got a bit of a wider lens coming. Back to the MOT. The reason we're not getting it MOT'd now before we're doing all this work is because no matter what it costs to get it through an MOT, or safe, we will spend. And if it needs anything doing now, we can't afford to have that done at a garage or anything yet anyway, so there's no point yet. We're just going to carry on with a bit which is going to take the most time. Obviously fitting it out, we're going to need to put it back to a camper van anyway, and then mechanically we'll get it done nearer the time and probably get it tuned up nearer the time anyway, so it's a fresh tune on the carbs, because it's going to be sat round. The reason it's playing up like this, I assume, is because it's just not done many miles since the engine was rebuilt. To be fair, it's like 20,000 miles in 5, 6, 7 years or something. It's just nothing at all. And yes, this is going to be an economical build, I'm afraid to say.
What does that mean?
Budget.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we lack a budget. There's no budget.
There is no budget. When we say there's no budget, it's not because we've got an infinite amount of money, it's because we've got no money. We are going to try and make do. I think we've said before, we're just going to like add a couple things that need it, like, you know, a new fridge and stuff, but we're pretty happy with how it is. We're quite, you know, we don't want to change it too much. It's got a lot of history. I know we're going to get the rock and roll bed reupholstered, but other than that, really, we're pretty happy with it. I mean, just a bit of insulation and sound stuff I think will help. What are we doing this week then, kiddo?
Should we get to it? I don't know. Insulation? Oh, I've got some... Oh! More sound deadening. Put on these panels before we put the bubble insulation up there.
God, it's heavy.
Yeah. That's what you're sat on, these bits.
Yeah. It is cold, by the way, guys. I swear, like, November was really mild and all of a sudden last week is just now, like, winter. And I'm cold.
Are they frozen?
They feel it. Cool. What's in them?
Rubber. Sticky rubber and then a foil.
Cold.
Cold.
That is cold.
Right.
We're going to have to warm them up.
Yeah, we need a heat gun. We need power and we need a heat gun. Say that again.
Can't be building this van in this weather. Just have the winter off.
Have the winter off.
I would. Freezing.
You look so cold.
I'm just lacking motivation because it's so cold. Oh.
Oh.
Warm my legs up.
Lacking a bit of motivation in this cold, are you?
Yeah, can you warm my legs up?
Right. Sound denting on here, a couple sheets.
Yeah.
And then we stick. But do I need to figure out plumbing first? Probably. No, insulation, then you have all plumbing visible. Yeah, right, that's easy. As we were.
Oh!
What do we need that?
Should you just warm up the metal first?
Yeah. Get that rubber to stay hotter. Just warm that up and warm the metal.
This is our life. You look like you're actually in like Canada or something.
Serbia. So this stuff, if anyone's wondering, I'm sure most people know what it is, but that'll vibrate like mad when the engine's running and you go down the road. So this stuff essentially stops that rattling, like that, and then you've got insulation. It has got some sort of thermal property, but not a lot, I don't think. But mainly stop the panels, like that.
It's so cold in there, I can just see your breath.
That's gone freezing already. Oh.
Have a go.
Yeah, can do that.
You want this camera's heavy.
That's heavy, isn't it?
Such a nice blue, isn't it?
It is a really nice colour. Got lucky though, actually. I mean, what's left of the blue.
I did it. How's it look? I went over this bit of it, I didn't know.
Oh, no, that can come off anyway, if not.
Take it?
Lovely. Quite fun, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh.
You go.
Undo these. Is it the right way?
Undo? No. You have to put two hands on it to try and... Oh, steady. I don't know if I trust you to.
Is it the right way?
Hang on, let me have a look. hang on, before it dries, just before you round it off. Let me try, you do it too fast.
I just haven't used one in a while.
Hold that a minute. Yeah, that was doing it up.
Oh, I can't see. Did you undo it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I'll try again.
Just you have to two hands and really.
Yeah, really push in.
Really. Just a bit gentler on the trigger.
Yeah.
A bit trigger happy there, aren't we? Well, you're a lethal.
I haven't done stuff like this in a while.
Just steady on the trigger,
How
slowly.
do you get these out? Oh, wrong one.
Steady, try.
Sorry,
just,
I'm not meaning
so, I know, but just real gentle on the. That's it.
like that.
Yeah. You alright with that?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, I am.
Push him. Yeah, you got it. Slow on the trigger, that's it. Lovely, right.
Is that how they're made?
What? Just this chipboard normally, but they've done that to stick when they've lined this. So
Are we going to line it with something else?
yeah, we'll replace this, use that as a template.
Oh, right.
Take that out of the way.
insulation in it?
I don't honestly know. Crazy, isn't it? I know it was the 80s, but still.
Oh.
And then, do you want to do the sliding door whilst we're at it?
Is this going to be a bit much, like we're forgetting where things go?
Pulls in. I'm wondering how big a project we've taken on it.
I just think we take more apart.
We'll leave that for now, I can't really... I will do that, but I can't go off to the seatbelt off today.
Yeah.
Rookie. Absolute rookie.
Where are we going to get one from?
Oh, there's a tiny bit on there. Not enough though. Got that much. That much tape.
That's not going to do a lot, is it?
No, we need some double-sided tape. We go to the charity shops you wanted to go and then get some tape. Come back. Yeah?
It's going to be dark by the time. The light's so less. There's hardly any daylight anymore.
Come on then. Take two. Got gloves this time. Oh, I'm not going to have to undo the double-sided tape, am I? You are joking. That's a whole roll of tape. 2 strips. 2.5 metres. I thought it was 25 metres. Oh. Lesson learnt. That last roll was 25 metres. It's quite a thick one though. It's a bit heavy duty for this really, but... Alright, I've got some screws that I need to take out. That now. It's the old fridge outlet, I think, gas outlet. Oh hey. Oh, lovely. Should we have it inside?
Where?
With a bit of heat?
What do you mean inside?
In the house.
I just carried it up. Do you mine's that one?
This one?
Yeah.
Thank you. Where do I sit?
I haven't got any. Do you like mine, Mike?
Yeah.
Do you?
I do.
Do you really?
Especially with
Pasta
pasta or something.
cheese,
yeah.
I borrowed some of your cheddar, I hope you don't mind.
Use that whole roll of double-sided tape already.
No, you haven't.
You have not.
It was some extreme one.
There's a little bit in there still.
Oh no, I'm looking at this one. I just went all the way to Proper Job. 2.5 metres. One roll, £3.50. The extreme one.
Oh, so that's it then.
That's
Right.
it. Use it 2 strips to do that piece.
It's expensive.
I won't buy that again.
What, so we don't do any more now?
I'm not going to the shops again.
Didn't you measure it and think maybe any more?
I just seen that roll. It's normally 25 metres. It's 25 mil by 2.5 metres. They got decimal. Well, I couldn't even fit that piece fully properly because I can't do the bottom. It's all flooding back to me what it's like building something.
Mm.
Might eat the pasta and call it a day.
I began.
We got to go out for a meal that we got as a gift.
We've got to, have we?
Well, we're missing a football for it. In how many hours? A couple hours? And then we got a full day here tomorrow. So we'll see you in the morning. Thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this week's video. For those that don't know, Surfshark is a virtual private network, aka VPN. It's one of the cheapest and easiest ways of keeping your data secure online. It comes in the form of an app and browser extension and works by encrypting your data into a state that even Alan Turing couldn't decipher. It doesn't stop there though. We've been using Surfshark for over 2 years now. It allows you to virtually set your device's location to 100 different countries. This opens you up to a whole world of options with the likes of Netflix. We're actually fortunate enough to have one of the biggest Netflix libraries here in the UK, yet there's still films missing.
Who's that? Daisy Domergue. Who the f*** is Daisy Domergue?
When we were travelling in the US, we didn't have access to the BBC or Channel 4, but by quickly switching over to a UK server, we were able to stream home comforts like the Great British Bake Off. This was most needed when hunkering down for the night in a questionable downtown Albuquerque motel. I shouldn't say survived, but we lasted a couple of days in Albuquerque. Even our Uber driver said that we were staying somewhere, what did he say? Not shifty, sketchy. And you can even use this to your advantage when searching for plane tickets to avoid price discrimination.
Wow, saves like £200.
That doesn't mean we're booking another trip. Surfshark covers unlimited devices and even offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk in giving it a try. Make sure to use the link in our description and enter code Danni and Joe for 85% off and 3 months for free.
Day 2. We have gone and got, or Joe has gone and got some more double-sided tape. I think it's about 33 metres now, so that should last us. So we're going to do the insulation. I think Joe said something about some more back tan maybe. I'm not sure about that though, because it's obviously snowing and quite cold, but that is the plan. So I've got to try and open the door.
Power. Let me turn it on. I spotted a bit of rust where we took the crap chipboard off, so I need to do a bit of vac tan as well before we do that side. So I might dry that with a hot air gun. Double-sided tape on this, finish this bit off. I forget, we're still getting used to this camera, like my hand's got to go right the way around. Do that.
And we're also going to put bits in those bits.
In those cavities, yeah, put insulation inside.
So we can be nice and warm in the winter months.
You have got to hold that a bit steadier than the iPhone, I've noticed. Because you look how much that can pivot. It goes all over, look. It goes all over the place.
Yeah.
Spirits are high today.
Spirits are really high. It's snowing. I haven't seen snow in years. I don't think. Have we? I don't think it snowed last year. And it somehow feels warmer. Or maybe we've just acclimatised. We have got 33 meters, so that should keep us going. I don't know how, I mean, I know, but why did you not look at how thick the tape was and think that's not that much?
Covered up in the packet.
Well, anyway, we've got enough for now.
Nice. Cool.
Will that make any difference?
What? That, yeah, reflect the heat in and keep the heat out a little bit. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but in a van that's full of windows,
yeah,
you can only do so much anyway, to be fair, and the fiberglass roof, we're not insulating that, so just help a little bit.
Yeah.
Whilst it's there.
Love it.
Try and get that in, and get it in round there.
Yeah, I will.
Alright. Whilst you do that, I'm going to dry off where the back tan needs to go and then put some of that on. So I can feel a bit of rust from inside the arch here, and it ties up with this bit on the outside. So bodywork is going to have to be done before we insulate that. I think you can't really weld when there's flammable plastic inside. I think Dad's welder worked.
Do you even know how to weld?
No, what time to learn though?
I don't know if it's a beginner's job.
Huh?
I don't know if it's a beginner's job.
What time to learn though? I've welded once and I was drunk. Is that going to be difficult? There's no holes yet.
It's horrible in here.
Oh, this is scary. Screwdriver is not going through it either.
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just bad, really bad surface rust. There's no holes. That's good then.
What are these bits of wood for?
Where?
In the side on the top.
Inside on the top.
Do these need to be here?
No, they can come down, I think. They might just be holding the carpet.
Curtains.
Or curtains, yeah. Do you want to take them down?
Yeah, I hate them.
Ah, drill's down home. Shall I make a nice warm cup of tea and get the drill?
No.
No?
I want to
I need
carry
to get
on.
the drill anyway.
This one? Does this door need to be open?
No.
I hope we're heading to warmer lands. Ooh.
Steady. Gentle.
Ooh, yeah.
Steady.
Oh. Was it that badly put on when it was made?
Yeah, this is like, someone didn't like the fact that we weren't putting it all back to original, but this wasn't from factory a cam fan, I don't think, based on like the quality of all the bits and the logbook. It was done fairly badly DIY back in the 80s.
We do want to keep bits of it.
We want it to be as old as possible in here, but I don't mind, it's not like a mint condition like Westphalia or anything like that.
Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to afford it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, just want it to have an age, but also be usable in
Do you know how much we
2022,
paid for it?
2023. No, I don't know. It's a bit embarrassing now. I was thinking, like it did cut. It was doable, like livable as it was, for £4,000. But definitely needed starting again, isn't it? Ripping out and insulating and all that.
It's going to look pretty.
Hopefully. Gonna use a grinder to see if it's a primer and filler kind of job or a welding kind of job. Pretty relieved by that. So when these things hopefully go back up in value, or go up in value at all, we'll have it professionally resprayed, but we're just going to give it a quick match into that blue at some point before we go away, hopefully. Might just put some Vactan on that for now to stop it rusting, and then we can revisit that on a warmer, drier day. Whilst the grinder's out, might have a look what we're up against in the footwell. Aha, filler. I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. You can get a full replacement panel there for 30 quid per side, so I might do that. Might just plate it. I'll have a look at the other side in a bit. Before I actually do that though, I could probably do with resealing that front window, but whilst I do that, I sort of want to do that at the same time as painting it, which I can't do there anyway, so it's a bit of a vicious cycle. This time of year is not the best, but we'll find a workaround, I'm sure. Just stopped for a roast dinner. Feeling a bit full and cold. Hello?
Hand.
Hmm?
I need a hand.
No, I'm alright. I'll probably pack up in a minute.
Okay.
How's your roast dinner settling?
Yeah, I'm not down.
I'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Sorry, I know it's another short week, we didn't get a lot done. Just trying to catch up on footage so we can carry on putting videos out over the festive period. We'll see you next week. Thank you very much to our patrons. Make sure you stay warm.
I don't know how you take this camera off.
This week we're in southern Siberia continuing renovations on our camper van.
No, you said it funnier last time.
This week we're in Siberia continuing renovation on camper van.